Hopefully the mic's working okay. I just remembered to plug in the external microphone. Just here at a new market. Well, it's new for me, and we'll go and have a look. Like, I have looked this place up, and I keep tagging this place as the one I go to on a Saturday night, but I don't know, I do get some things wrong, but we'll go for a wander in a few moments. And there is a nice temple. I haven't actually gone for a walk down there as yet, so hopefully the sound is coming up okay. So we're just here at a new market I haven't been to before. So this is a Sunday night market. So I haven't been here before. There is a nice temple that is in the backdrop there. So I've just been sitting here for a few moments because it was about, I think, just under 2K walk. So I did sit down and have myself a refreshing drink, but I finished that refreshing drink. But yeah, we'll go for a wander in like a moment. As I said, I've never been here before, so I don't know what to expect. So hopefully the sound is coming through okay. We did lose a lurker. So is the sound coming through okay? Because I just plugged in the external microphone. So hopefully if that's a lurker or a real person, they might just type in or hit the thumbs up and say, yeah, we can hear you, Jeremy, unfortunately. Put yourself on mute or something. But I was just having a sit down here at this business which is shut. So there is a really nice backdrop of like a temple here. So it probably would have been a good one for a vlog perhaps, but I don't know how big it is and how long it is, and plus I don't really have the memory on this phone to film. I do have my other camera though, but not on me. So they are some pretty big sausages there actually. So hopefully someone will let me know if the microphone is working, but that might take a while because I know the notification just went through now. Now this stuff is pretty good, and it seems to be 40 baht out here. I was getting this moo tort for about 20 baht with sticky rice, and it was a reasonable portion. I don't know how big the portions are here though. There's some absolutely nice food here, and I never know if these are fish or not, and I do like these ones there, but I'm not a huge fan of the fish ones. And there's some bugs there. You do need some protein in your diet. I have eaten the crickets, but not them ones. Like, they do look a bit too big for me. But there is a nice temple in the background there. Hopefully my microphone's working. Like, nobody said anything, so perhaps this is a lurker that's just popped in again. Yeah, I don't know who else is going live. I know a couple of the big streamers do their Sunday streams. I know last time I streamed on a Sunday it was a hard one. But yeah, they're only 12 baht there and 6 baht for that. And here's some stuff getting cooked up. Yeah. Oh, those dim sims would go down well with that soy sauce there. Yeah, the soy sauce I had the other day was not the best flavouring one, but it still was good. And those are only 5 baht there for those spring rolls. And I do like that price. And I reckon we did see this bloke the other day actually. But this is the one I do want to try actually, so I could come back and try that. Alright. But they're not too bad, those small little sweets. Yeah, presentation is key. You know, I did a little film of the what was it? The lady peeling the grapefruit, and she was just peeling off all the flesh. And I thought that's a very time-consuming job. So she probably does that for quite some time. I don't know what she was selling, the grapefruit, but yeah, we're having a few lurkers popping in and out. So I don't know if my volume is working or not, because I did just plug in the external mic. So no one's said anything, and it's been about 3 people have popped through and then popped out. So most likely lurkers. But this, like, we'll have a look over here actually, and then we'll get a better look at the temple from over this spot. Like, a lot of these markets tend to have massage tents hooked up there, so that's pretty good. And I know in Palau, like, they're only like 50 or 60 baht. So here's a temple I've never been to. So it does have a pretty good backdrop of this temple. I'll just try and go over here a bit. But there's music playing. Hopefully someone can let me know if the microphone's working, because there's been a few lurkers. I suppose if I start slagging off people, I guess I'll find out if the microphone's working. Yeah, we'll go back over here and look at this market, because I've never been here before and it looks really good. Because I do believe I was tagging this location for some odd reason, because like, I'm not familiar with like the road names, so you can make those mistakes. But I will come and do this temple in the background perhaps. We'll see how we go for time, but it was a really good walk out here. It was like 1.7k, and I reckon it'd be a good stream walking back perhaps, but I've never been here. I don't know how big this one is, but yeah, we'll go and investigate it. So hopefully my microphone is working, because we do have a couple of people in now, but they're probably lurkers. But yeah, like, they haven't said anything, so who knows? Well, they're probably not allowed to speak. But here's some good fish, guys. Look at that lemongrass stuck inside there. And I actually eat this in Palau, because like, they've got a pretty good lake there. Well, they've got a good lake here in Chiang. I do have to try the fish out here, and I do plan to go fishing. Yeah, a friend of mine actually, he's a tattooist, and he actually started off, g'day, is my microphone working there, Grant? Can you let me know? Because I've had a few lurkers come in today, and I don't know if the mic is working, because I did plug it in a bit later. But this fish is quite good. But good to see you drop a comment, like you're not worried that the bad element will come after you. But this pasta is quite good. I do like the one in Palau. I think I was saying before about the fish in Palau. But this is a pretty good market I've never been to. And I was saying before, like, I was tagging this location, but there is a pretty good temple there as well. So this could be another stream to do, but I reckon the walk back will be quite good, because it's only 1.7k and it's a path I've never been on before. Yeah, sweet corn there. Now have a look at this octopus, guys. Good, we got a light there. That's good. Oh, sounds good. Yeah, I'm still using the scuffed microphone. Yeah, because I can't, like, I can plug the Rode wireless in, but it'll just drain the battery too much. Like, it was really good with the Samsung. But that octopus is really good, and I do like octopus. Yeah, the baked potatoes, like, I love baked potatoes, like making them myself, but they're very hit and miss here, because I like to put sour cream and cheese and beetroot and coleslaw, and a couple of times I've had a bit of bolognese sauce on it, but I just prefer the coleslaw and plenty of that. But these dim sims, like I've seen plenty of dim sims today, and that banana caramel and cream is speaking volumes to me now. Yeah, but it is good to come to a new market I haven't been to, and I do get a bit excited when I do come to these new markets. I know in Palau, like so many markets, and there are a few markets I still haven't investigated. So when I do get back there shortly, I will go and do a few streams around at the markets that I didn't stream. Now there was a good one. I think it's Lumpung. They've got a good market. I'm just trying to think what day of the week that is because there's so many markets and a lot of the markets, like there'll be one in one town and then there'll be one close by. So there's usually a couple and there are some 7-day markets in KL. Sawadee ka. Yeah, so here's the pad thai and I have said I haven't had pad thai for quite some time. Oh, let's have a look at this pizza, but first we'll have a look at the dessert. There's some fruit. 25 baht seems to be the price and 15 baht as I regularly see. And this gravy looks absolutely fantastic. I think that is actually gravy, is it? I'd love to stick my finger in there, but yeah, here's some nice sweets. Very nice. And they're only 15 baht. And here's some pizzas, guys. And they're cooked in an air fryer. Yeah, very good. They're not a bad looking pizza. You know, I'd like to put a few more ingredients on there. But it is what it is. Yeah, this stuff here is very popular with the Thai girls, Shell. Like they go off on that. And there's another section down there. Oh, here's some more sausage. I did get a good short the other day on sausage, and that was quite good. But some shorts are hit and miss.
Oh, interesting.
So what a car. Yeah, she's smiling away. It's good to see, guys. Like, that's what I like about Chiang Rai. Like, you get a lot of smiles, and even if you're just looking and everything, like they just smile, and they tend to be on another level out here.
แย้มมาเลี้ยงเนี่ยแล้วนำมาฟังตัวหิวหน้าเหมือนเดิมเนี่ยบอกแก้วกูอ่ะ
But the smells are absolutely fantastic.
ใครก็หูดับอ่ะ
And it is good. Like, I'm sure I'll go through a few smells I'm not going to like. But here's another view of the temple. Yeah, I didn't think I'd get too many people in today because I know like the big guys are screaming on a Sunday. And they've got a pretty big following, so I know it's going to be hard on a Sunday. I was going to do it a bit earlier, but this market doesn't open till I think half an hour before I got here. I'll just have a quick look just at here. I won't go in here. It looks like they're doing some repairs there perhaps. And that's a nice echo. But I might check this one out online. Now there's another section that looks quite long actually. That looks like a K&a-half. And so we'll go for an investigation down here. And then we'll backtrack and go down there. I suppose I really should go down there, I guess. Actually, we will. We'll go down here first because this has got two sides and that side's only got the one side. So when I come back, I'll be going over the same stuff. So what we'll do is we'll try and stick to one side. I'll just try and work out if they've got a direction of flow here because the last few markets I've been to, I've been walking down like the wrong way. and no one said anything to me. So,
อันเนี้ย
pardon me. So here's some pre-owned clothes, and one of my friends, I've said before, he actually gets these pre-owned clothes and he sells them on Facebook for like 400 to 600 baht, and people buy them. So I don't know if they are his Western friends he has, but like has a very good marketplace shop, and that's how he makes his cash, and he spends his days skateboarding. So good luck to him. He's found himself a good job, I guess. So we'll go back and have a look at this stuff on the way back. I don't know if there's going to be any offshoots to this because I've never been here, guys. But absolutely smells fantastic, and that is a nice view of that temple. That would have been a good thumbnail, actually. That would have been a good thumbnail. Yeah, we'll come back and look at that. But 40 baht seems the price on that tour. But yeah, you can really go to town on clothing here. And that's something I need to do, is buy some new shirts and stuff, apparently. On the way here, I did come across a shoe place, and the guy, I'd say he collects shoes, and he had some good shoes that he was selling. And he had the Nike mags. Now I have, I can't say I have, but I had 2 pairs of Nike mags, but they're still in Australia. But I did give all that stuff away, so I don't really want it. But there are some good Lacoste shoes here, but like you do have to check the heels on stuff if you are going to get anything pre-owned, guys. Just check the heels. And if they haven't been worn in, you'll be okay for like a few months. And you do come across some really nice designs. And I did see some Jordans today, and they weren't really way out prices. And there's a hamburger, I think that's the hamburger I had the other day. Yeah, it wasn't a bad hamburger. Like it's not on my hamburger top 5, but honestly, I really enjoyed it, and I would eat it again. It's just I'm really fussy with hamburgers. Like I used to get this hamburger at my local fish and chip shop, and I reckon over 30 years, except for like when I didn't live there, I always went there, and they had the best hamburgers. And the only time they weren't the best hamburgers was when they were training somebody up. So what do you cup? So yeah, like it was a very popular fish and chippery, and of course they were Greeks. But yeah, you'll come down to the knickknacks now. Yeah, I should get myself a pair of flip-flops. I've still got mine from many trips ago. See, like you can get some really good quality jeans, like 80 baht. Like I saw some Diesel brand, and they were genuine jeans as well, guys. Now I know someone was saying that this stuff comes from people who have passed, but I don't know about that. You never know. So yeah, these masks are pretty good when you're riding bikes. Now I've got a couple of them. Geez, you'd have to be pretty small to fit into that. Like there are some really thin Thai girls. Yeah, these little soys I really like, and I like looking at all like the houses, and like I've done a few 4K vlogs around Payao, just going for random walks down soys. I've got a few more that I do have to upload. There is some that I do want to probably put a bit of voiceover to them or put some music over it. I've got a good, well, I've got a couple of good friends who do some really good production of music. And hopefully I can get some music off them. But artists can be a bit funny at times about music. Now this looks like a Muay Thai place, so let's have a look. This is called Fight Club, North Side. So I'm from the west side, I think. Not west side Thailand, but yeah. But this looks like they do some kickboxing in there. So we won't put the camera there because there is a young girl there. But it looks like they're doing some classes up there in jump rope. Ah, that's Fairtex. Like, Fairtex. I know Fairtex. Like, they've got, I don't know them personally, but they are pretty big in well, I think they are one of the biggest guys there. Like, there is a couple of ones like Venom and that. But Fairtex are like pretty big and they do big sponsorships. But yeah, I don't really know much about Muay Thai. Yeah, these shoes are pretty cool. You know, you don't even have to bring any clothes over, guys. You could just come with like minimal, unless you're coming long term. Oh, well, I suppose, you know, you just have to bring like your favourites. It's what I did. I just brought sentimental stuff along with me. That's pretty much I did, and stuff that I didn't really want to leave behind. Like there was heaps of stuff I left behind that I said, oh well. But I did want to become a minimalist. Like I've pronounced it wrong, but yeah, I've always like kept stuff and collected stuff and had hobbies and stuff, and it is good to be able to let go of so much stuff. So there's a pretty cool laneway. That would go down to someone's house and it's all enclosed. Yeah, how cool is that? That would be something I'd do, you know, like protection wise. No one would get in unless they had some wire cutters, I guess. Now here's some makeup if you're into wearing makeup. I know we do have some female subscribers. And it's okay if men like to wear makeup as well. We don't discriminate. Yeah, that coconut looks quite nice actually. And it's got a good presentation actually. Like they've scooped it out and then they've put it back in, so it's got a bit of the juice, and that's actually pretty cool. I don't think I've seen something like I probably have, but that's pretty cool. It's actually jelly. So 35 baht, guys. And they've used like the coconut, so that's pretty cool, I think. Here's some more pre-item clothes, and they're dirt cheap. You know, if you were a chick, that Adidas is pretty cool. Like see, these here are perfect for Chiang Rai and Chiang Mai and possibly Pattaya because like they are light. Like you really don't want heavy stuff out here, guys. Like because it is hot, but it does rain, and having something like this under your bike. Now I've got a All Blacks Canterbury one under the bike in Payao, and I really should have brought that along because I do walk around in the light rain here, and that's something which would be good. Now I do have another jacket in Payao, the what is it, the Kathmandu brand, but that's a light one as well, but it's very warm as well, and it's got like goose downing in it, and it's very warm and it's very light, and you can actually fold it up to put in your pocket. So I really should have brought that along. But yeah, it's a pretty cool market. Like it is good to come to these new ones. Like I was a bit concerned about filming last night's market again, but you know, I thought, yeah, I'll just go for a quick walk and just see what is there to do on Saturday. And we ended up going, showing a few bars and the nightclub strip. So, like, Chiang Rai is a pretty cool place. Like, it's got stuff for the young people to do. Like, they do have that nightclub strip there, and it is very popular with the Thais. And I don't think we saw any Westerners there. Like, I'll just walk to the end of the street and then we'll come back and we'll do that other part. So it could possibly be here in another half hour. See, I could do a loop, but I don't know if that's going to meet up with that. But this is like, while I was walking here, I actually thought, I've never seen this part of Chiang Rai, and this looks like a better place to possibly come and live. Like, there's so many terraces here, so I think I might, like, cause I'm still here for a couple of more days, I might come and do a stream around here and have a look at this place, because I might be able to look and find a place for myself. And these are only 50 baht, and I do need a pair of glasses. Now here's Barry the Boss ones, guys. Barry the Boss, and that's me in the reflection. Pretty cool, eh? I know Barry the Boss had like them that he had on his Brazil trip. Yeah, I do have a short. I did make, I think 10, 8, 9 months ago, like one of the times I was in Payao. I go to Payao a bit. Now these Nike ones are pretty cool. Legit too, legit, and legit Ray-Bans, and these are polarized. Very good, very good. And these look like Devo glasses. I don't know if you know like a band called Devo, but they did a song called Whip It Good. So there's the temple. I'll just zoom in a bit and then we'll zoom back out. But once we get closer, we'll take a better look. But it is a nice view actually. Like, that would be good having a place here. And you just see that, like, I know when we went out to that Chinese white temple and we went up to the hill where I went up the wrong path as I usually do, that was such a beautiful spot there, and I thought, how lucky would you be to see that every day? Like, you really wouldn't get bored of stuff like that, I guess, unless you don't. You're going. Sawadee, how are you? Yeah, these are very popular with Thais. Like, a couple of my Thai friends are full on into these mutilation of your ears. Like, I used to work with a couple of people in Australia, and they were pretty full on with the ear stuff as well. Yeah, here's the perfume to make you look good and smell good. And here's some watches here. Actually, I was about to make a short, and then the bloke come out, and I forgot to do it after he left. But at that shoe shop, there was a pair of shoes that had watches on it, and I had the perfect comedy line. And the bloke come out, so I will have to go back there and do a couple of shorts. I think I'll do a couple of billow ones, I think. Now, it's interesting that this is here, guys, because you know what I did? As I got a 35 baht aftershave from 7-Eleven, right? And you know how you can buy the 5 baht washing detergents? Now, there's a really nice one called Downy, and it's the premium perfume, and it's called Passion. And I do wash my clothes in that, and many people say, "Oh, you smell good." And because this is a budget trip, I actually got a couple of those packets to do my washing. So I after the aftershave cologne was used, I actually poured a bit in there, and it actually comes up quite good. and I'm actually smelling good, and I look good, and I'm being the best version that I can possibly be. So that is a pretty good thing. But I did chuckle when I did see that perfume there, and I did say to myself, well, they've stolen my idea, but perhaps I stole their idea, but I didn't know. Yeah, so there's some classes there on the kickboxing. How you going today, love? You come here quite often? Um, yeah, I don't think you really want to talk to me, do you? So I'm just going to walk on. See ya. And you've lost the rest of you, haven't you? There's some really cool designs here, and believe in yourself, and that is a good slogan. And there's SpongeBob there. I don't know much about SpongeBob, if this is a saying in the TV show, but I know there are some characters that do use the SpongeBob icon. Oh, I don't know them personally, but I do see their avatars around. Yeah, I've seen this brand around a bit, but I didn't know much about it. So, yeah, and here it is again. Yeah, this one's Bang Bang. Actually, talking of Bang Bang, I come across some footage of me like when my mate was teaching me to use his shotguns, because I'd never used a shotgun before. Like I'd used like Gatling guns and what's that, like machine gun, like the Gans or whatever it is. Did that in Cambodia, but I hadn't done the shotgun before, and this was going back like a while though. So I've uploaded the footage, and I didn't think it'd be okay because like I was using a shotgun, so I don't know if I need to put it into the 18 plus. I will check that, but before I release it. But yeah, like it's fully me. Like you can see me, I'm pretty solid in the footage. You know, I was wearing a fair few jackets because we were out in the Australian outback. Like some friends of mine, like they've got 400 or 600 acres out in the middle of nowhere, and the people that own it, like he's got like gun licenses, and he's really passionate into his guns, and he's got like sniper rifles and everything. And I wasn't really a huge fan of guns. Like I had used them, and I've used like bazookas and stuff, and it's fun to do it at least once or twice. But going up to the farm, I did become addicted to shooting off the sniper rifles, and he did take the time to teach me how to use them properly, and very interesting. But it was good because his father taught him. He's a half Aboriginal fella, and his father was like full Aborigine, but he really good crack shot with the gun. He was like, yeah. But we're like on the property, it's like really big, and on the other side of the property, there's like someone that set up a motocross thing. So that's a bit interesting, but he tends to shoot the other way where there's all the trees. But like they have had that property for a long time, so yeah, they've just got a couple of caravans and a couple of containers up there, and I bought a swag, and I went up there like a fair few times and had like a great time. But yeah, I thought, yeah, I may as well upload that, and people can see how that. Now I did have a hamburger here. I'm pretty certain this is the one I had. I think, unless it's a franchise. But yeah, I did have the burger, beef and cheese, and I should have had the egg. No, they don't have egg at this one. Oh yes, they do. I've got it on here. Like there's another Muslim burger place that's near the. Sawadee Cup, how are you, mate? Yeah, dim sim. I love dim sim. Very good. There's some mua tort. These noodles, you can't go wrong for 20 baht. I did do a short at another market, and that got a good response. So that's basically a dollar like it's about 90 cents Australian or thereabouts, depending on the Australian currency rate, which is not too good at the moment. So we'll go for a wander down here. And here's some durian. So that's 150 baht. See, as I've said, this stuff here is very popular. And that's that, I've pronounced it wrong, but that ganglion or something. I really should be able to pronounce it. I do like the dish. And I'm always saying, is that dish? And it's an Indian Thai fusion curry. Yeah, because the girl was saying like it's like a Payao, Chiang Mai type of dish when like Indians went to one of the Chiang Mai's or somewhere and they brought their Indian curries to Thailand. So I actually like it, but I do call it Thai food, but it is technically Indian Thai. But it does have a nice taste and there's a bit of peanuts in it, and I do like it because it does have potato in it. Yeah, now these, yeah, they've got the spinach and the lasagnas, but they look very small. Like I'd have to have like 6 of them, I reckon. I think last time I said about 3, but those kebabs look really good. I'll get it a bit closer. Those kebabs look really nice. And that meat looks really good, guys. Have a look at that. G'day, Steph. How are you, mate? Yeah, I haven't been to this market before. Like, I wish I had have done the thumbnail. Like, I'll just walk up here for a sec, mate. Hopefully you still are there because I didn't check the comments. I wasn't expecting to get many people in today because I know, like, the big boys are streaming. But yeah, it's probably not a good view here, but a bit further back, like it was a really good view there, and I thought like if I walk back there, but yeah, we'll see how we go. Like I'll probably be here for another 30 and then I'm going to push on, I think. It was a good walk here. I didn't stream walking here, but depending on the time and the light, I could stream walking back, but who knows? It's just a bit dark in some areas on this phone. But yeah, it is good to be at a very different market and feel a very different vibe. But there are a few, like when I get back to Payao next week, I'll probably do a couple of more markets out there that I haven't streamed from. Like there's one in Lampang, which is technically in Payao. Yeah, I got some candy the other night, and like I got a big bag for like 35 baht, Steph, and I could not believe 35 baht for a big bag of candy. Yeah, that's a pretty good price for fruit, you know, like all cut up, 20 baht. I did come across this reddish mango, and it's very similar to the green mango, and I don't know if I've seen that mango before, but I have now. But this mushroom, I really like this. And all it is just battered this mushroom here. So it's basically that, and that's been chucked in batter. And they are absolutely nice, and they're really good comfort food, but they do have to have the oil drained out of them. Like the girl would make them occasionally for me. Ooh, this looks okay. And that's some gung, some shrimp. you do see different versions. Oh, I nearly tripped over someone. I was about to cough, and I was trying to say sorry, and yeah, because like I was moving back, and my heel nearly tripped over somebody, and I'm trying to say sorry, and I'm coughing. But it is really nice view here. Like that temple, it has got some work going on, so it does look like a big property. I could go and have an investigation of at some point. But yeah, I'm still going to be here for a couple of more days, and then I'm going to go Palau, and then we're going to see what's going on, and then hopefully come back here to Chiang Rai and set up a few things. But this looks like that mango I'm talking about, so it must be a seasonal thing. I reckon I have seen them before, but I haven't taken notice. But this one here, it's very similar to this one they cut up and use in the somtams, and also the Thai girls like to eat this with the sticky sugar. Oh, is that what it is? Ah, cup. Yeah, cup and cup. Now this stuff here is really good. Now the milk can be a bit hit and miss sometimes, but these are really nice and sweet. And I do like to get these very early in the morning. You can get these in 7-Eleven. They do have a lot of the black ones there, like the black jelly, and that's just a strange one. But they are really enjoyable, and they're only 20 baht or 3 for 50 baht. So, like, people are starting to come in. Like, we'll just get another view from over here. But yeah, there's plenty of people walking around. It's not overly crowded to the Saturday market. This is the Sunday market in a different location. So it's about 2K away from the clock tower. So I had to walk an extra, I think about 2.5 or like today. I've noticed sesame seed is put on a lot of the products, and there's some mushroom there. I don't know what's going on with that, if they're magic mushrooms, but that's pretty cool. Like, I actually like mushrooms fried up like that, especially in batter. Yeah, that's some chicken necks, guys. Chicken necks. Chicken necks. Now, these are G and amulet. And there is some fetish as well, guys, fetish. And here's some fried comfort food. Now, here's plenty of prawn. Like, you really got to have tart air sauce with this. And the tart air sauce that you get served, if you do get tart air sauce, is not the tart air sauce that I like. It's quite, I think it's an English tart air sauce. I know in Australia the Kraft and Master Foods did the best tartare sauce I found, but very hit and miss with tartare sauce. But you can always use some mayonnaise, I guess, and make your own tartare sauce. But I know the French get ridiculed for having mayonnaise, but I don't mind some cheese on my fries as well. Now look at this potato. I'm actually salivating now. This is actually something I quite like. This here, oh, look at this, guys. Now that's a khao soi. That is a khao soi. Actually, on this business, they actually have a restaurant in the Muslim area. I'll just back off here for a moment, sorry. Now, they do have a business near a 7-Eleven I go, and I did see the same sign out, and I did notice it said Muslim khao soi. So that's something I do want to try. But I will go to the restaurant, the street food restaurant, and sit down and enjoy that, I reckon. So, very good. But they've got some very nice food that I'm salivating for right now. Like this potato, like that is absolutely calling out for me. Jeremy, Jeremy, eat me, eat me. And this looks quite nice. I had something in Pattaya very similar to this, and I believe that was Muslims as well. But these are the Indonesian ones, and I know when I was in Bali, you do see a lot of the Indonesian Muslims. So it must be a big thing out in like the north, and I will investigate that. But here's some more sausage, guys. There's plenty of sausage, and this is an East sausage. An East sausage. Am I going to get tongue-tied with all these sausages? But I don't see any sausage rolls. But I guess you could get a roll and make a sausage roll. And this is a Thai spicy and herb sausage. Now here's a good little mukata place. Now these are common. And check out this toy from yesteryear, guys. You know, like this here, if this was in Australia, they would shut this down and say, your kids can't have fun. But here in Thailand, they let the kids have fun. But yeah, just keep an eye on your kids that they don't crack their tooth or their lip. But that's part of being a kid. You do hurt yourself. And you do hurt yourself being an adult as well, being a kid. But the food smell is fantastic here. I'm absolutely hungry now. Like I ate before I come, but I'm absolutely hungry. And it's the smell of the food that's driving me up the wall. I wonder if that candy girl will be here. Like that one that had all the candy. And here's ghost pepper guy again, the ghost pepper.
More spicy noodle in your
Yeah, I know. I remember you were saying about that last time.
Yeah, walking street, yes.
Oh, have a look at this one. So is this Walking Street, or is Walking Street the one on the Saturday market?
Yes, and this one is Sunday market.
Oh, yeah, because I thought it was the same, and then like I looked on the Google and go, oh, I've been going to the wrong place. But Carp Kung Carp.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I was saying before, guys, like I thought this was the market that I was going to on a Saturday, but this is a totally different market. So there is some traffic coming down while you're in the market, and that's a common thing with street food markets. So you do have to watch yourself, and a couple of times a couple of ladies have pulled my arm, and I thought, what are they doing? But they were saving me from being hit by a car. They weren't trying to take me away with them. Now this here looks quite nice, guys. That is a spring roll, and it is very nicely prepared. So what do you cut? Yeah, these chicken necks and chicken hearts seem very popular in like the north, and you do see them in Pattaya as well. But let's check out this hamburger place. I wonder if this looks pretty good for 49 baht. That looks, wow! Look at those patties, and look at the lineup too. Wow, 49 baht. Wow, and look at the presentation on that. Very nice. Very nice. We'll see if we can see one being made, because those patties look fantastic. So there's the old processed cheese there. So at least like those patties are being fried up, because I absolutely like my burger patty fried up. But this sugar cane, now I used to see this a lot in Cambodia. I personally wouldn't be trying that myself, because I think I get enough sugar as it is, guys. But we'll come back and look at those burgers perhaps, because I think we're near the end. I don't know. I do have to check on the time, because I can basically walk back one street and it's just a straight run back, because I haven't been out this way before. See what I was saying about the sesame seed, guys? Like, sesame seed seems to be the thing, and I like sesame seed. And here's some more sausage. Soon they're going to be calling me the sausage expert. Like they've called me the chicken expert, could be the sausage expert next, the market expert. That would be good. Yeah, it's quite interesting how, like, you see these houses and they have these like lookouts on top. I've noticed that a lot in certain parts of Thailand, and that's pretty cool. You know, you can go out there and have a good look. As I said, I love this with sticky rice, and I dare say this would be 40 baht here, but yeah, mutot, and they've got chicken as well, so pork and chicken. Oh, this is quite nice. Yeah, here's those milky fruit drinks. Look, they're very popular. But the corn, I don't know about the corn in it, but this would be a good place to actually come and buy your salad, actually. Like, you could come and get your grated carrot. This could be an idea if I wanted to have a proper baked potato. I could come here and grab a bag of this, but I just have to get the sour cream. Yeah, I like that house there, actually. That's a pretty nice house. Yeah, he's rocking out to his own beat, but that house there, I really like that style house. That house I really like. I would love to have a house like that. That's cool. It's quite interesting seeing all different presentation, and I really like seeing the small store holders, especially the ones that just have a mat on the ground. And that's what I was saying, guys, you know, try and help them out. You know, like I try to, not on this trip. But that soy looks like quite nice. It goes up on a hill. It looks like some street food restaurants up there as well. Now this here looks very interesting. Have a look at those slabs of egg custard and whatnot. So that's some stuff being fried up there now. See, I've been saying about like the burners and the gas. Wow, look at those big slabs. Wow. Yeah, so that's the end of that there. Yeah, we've only got a couple of people in today, which is quite sad. I did think it would be a bit low today because I know like plenty of the streamers are on. I might just have a look up at the end of the street, and if not, I'm going to walk back through here, and then I'm going to follow the path back to the loom. But yeah, I'm just interested just to see up the end of the street is. And you never know, I might find something interesting up there. I did want to check out that soy, but I'll just check the time. So it's just coming up to 6 now. So I've still got another hour pretty much of daylight. You know, it can be a bit hit and miss. Sometimes at that 6:30 mark, it can just go pitch black, and that has happened. Like it just goes within like 2 minutes, just goes from a nice view to just black. But I do have to do a sunrise stream, I think. I think a sunrise stream would be good. Yeah, I don't think I've been out this section before, and I don't know where it is. So that looks like a good path to go down. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a quick drink, and then I'm going to get back on the path again. So I just want to pop this down. I've just got to watch myself because bikes are coming all around the corner and people are going this way and that way. So yeah, we're only down to one person now. Oh wow. Oh, everyone will say I'll have a nervous breakdown. I don't care. Yeah, that was a really good market. I really like that one. And I think that happened last time. I did a Sunday market, like no one like popped in. Oh, not no one, only a few people. And then like I was just about to end it, and then they come. Hopefully, this person does not reverse out onto me. That would be quite interesting. Yeah, so I'll head back up here, and I may as well keep streaming. Like, I don't want people to say, "Oh, he gave up because no one was watching." See, it's good when you get smiles. See, I like looking at these properties because, like, they are for sale, and you can envision certain things. Like this one has a lot of work that has to be done, and there's the blue pussycat cult there, guys. The blue pussycat cult sticker, but there is a bit of potential here. Like, you could have a street food place here, and you could have a room out the back there. You could fix that into a room. Yeah, like there is potential in these like places. I'd prefer something with like a property that you could live in above. But these are the things that I'm looking at. But you do have to see, like, something like that is nice too, because you've got a little residence above as well. So it is pretty small, but you don't know how long they go back. But you can sort of engage by looking at the side of the property. See, that one there wouldn't be good for a street food. Like, that one there could possibly be okay. But you also have to check, like, this is next to a motorcycle place. So you could have fumes and sound, and here's another one as well, guys. So there's so many of them. Yeah. See, that's not a bad one. It's even got air conditioning there. So that looks like it's probably got a 2-room apartment above. Actually, I thought they were tents there, but that's just dirt mounds being covered up. Exciting content. But yeah, there's been a built on the back of that one. See, that terrace next to it, really nice. I like that style. But if I was going to have that one there, it would have to be a lot longer. But see, with terraces, like, I stayed in one that was 5 levels, I think it was, and that was a nightmare going up to the 5th level. And then when you get to the roof, now that's a struggle too. But yeah, it is a good vibe out here. I don't know if I'll probably make this one next Sunday if I'm still here, but I don't think I will be actually. No, I won't be here. But we'll just have a quick look down here, because that looks like a restaurant as well. Like, see, a lot of these places here on the corner are perfect locations, and you can have a little business in there, and that's something what I want it to do. Or your other option is buying a house like this, or a two-story house. And in Palau you see a lot of houses that they put a street food restaurant inside the front of the place. And I really like these Thai style housing here. Like, they're very different. So I'll just go for a little wander here, and then I do want to backtrack and head back towards downtown. But I'm just curious more than anything, just to have a look. Now, this here, like apartments, not for me, but yeah. But there is some good stuff around here. Yeah, that property I went into, that massage parlour and filmed in, that I believe someone was living out the back in that outhouse. But I know somebody was staying up in that top attic, but I don't think they'd been staying up there for a long time. But this here was that restaurant one there, so it looks pretty good. And there's the famous Leo sign, so this looks a pretty cool restaurant. So we'll trek on through here, and then we'll make a detour back to downtown, and it is a different trek. So hopefully we make it before it gets dark, but I will end it before it gets dark, because there is no real point unless you're around lights and stuff. Get bags of those onion flakes, amazing. Mr. Cheese. Now that's a name. You know, it'd be a name for a photographer, Mr. Cheese. Yeah, like, you find that a lot of this cheese stuff is very overpriced for what it is. I know a couple of times I've had it, and I've just noticed I've tangled myself up again. So it is starting to get a bit busier at this time of the night. Yeah, I wrapped the cord up. Yeah. Now, here's that hamburger place. Now, what I'll do is I'll just have a look here while I sort my cord out. Yeah, they look pretty decent. 50 baht, guys. Like, oh my gosh. 50 baht. I was saying before about those spring rolls, like, they're actually, yeah, with the crushed peanut. Like, I really like the crushed peanut on a lot of stuff now, and it just adds something a bit crunchy to it, I guess. Yeah, I haven't had a mukata for some time. I will have to have one when I go to Palau, I think. But yeah, we'll carry on through here, and I think once I get up to the top, I'll turn left and head back to downtown, and I'll just keep streaming until I get to downtown, which will probably be, I don't know, half hour, 40 minutes, I guess, from now. Never know, some people might pop in. Yes, Sunday's always hard, sadly. Whoops. Yeah, plenty of like sweet stuff on offer. Like I've shown that stuff before. Yeah, it's not a bad sized market after all. From the pictures I saw, it looked a lot smaller, but I think this is a good little market to come with the family. You know, it's got plenty of room, it's got plenty of space, and they've even got a kids play area over there as well with the jumpy castle, which is quite a common occurrence in a lot of the markets in Thailand. In Palau, they have a lot of bouncy castles. And in Pattaya, they have them as well. Like they have like the pop-up castles that do like small little festivals. I know near Duck Square for a couple of weeks or a week they had bouncy castles and go-karts there. Yeah, so they probably do a concert in there, so that's pretty good. I did see, because when I looked this one up online, the person who did the vlog of it, or the blog I should say, the way it read was a carbon copy of the one I'd been going to for the last few weeks, like with this here and everything, and I thought, okay. Then I read down there, Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, so the person who wrote it, I don't think, you know, English is their first. But good luck for those reading my edits. And that pasta looks okay, actually. Yeah, like that one in Palau, they used to get that sweet pasta. Absolutely fantastic. So that's where people go for massages there, so that's not too bad. And that meat looks fantastic. But yeah, we're coming to the end of this market tour, so yeah. Oh, onion rings. There's the onion rings. Remind me of Hungry Jack's or Burger King. You know, they really drown the salt in them, and really, really good. Ooh, there's some waffles and they smell fantastic. Yeah, so that was a pretty good market tour. Yeah, so it's pretty good they put down the witches' cones and expect people to slow down, but some people just go Speedy Gonzales. And you do have to watch yourself because cars do come really close and bikes do as well. I'll just check that the Wi-Fi hasn't gone back on, because it seems to happen a lot with True. I've got a lot of these Wi-Fi towers around. 6:12 now, so I reckon I've got another 20 minutes of daylight, so I reckon I can get back to downtown, but This is a pretty interesting soy, I think. It's got a lot of terraces around here, which most areas do have, but see, you may think a business is closed because it's shut now, but some businesses don't open on Sundays. And these type of terraces are what I'm looking for. So, and that could possibly be 2 levels now. Sometimes you get a shop and they've taken out that level and then they've got the back half. But I reckon that one there would be a full level as well, like quite a small height. But that does look quite nice, and it does look like they've got a fair bit of room there. But that, I dare say, is being utilised. See, and I don't think these terraces are too bad. You just got to pick one that doesn't have late night traffic and bars on it. Because as I was saying, that one in Ban Chan was really good, but they had bars pretty much across the road and up the soy, and as I've said, like you just hear all like screeching of like Thai girls and carrying on and having them drunk Western men like fighting. You know, I reckon every night there was like a fight. But yeah, we'll push on. Yeah, I'll stop off and have something to eat. Oh, yeah, these ma and pa shops, like, there's always something different in them. Very, very good. Like, most of them do have alcohol. I think I've only been in a couple that don't, and I do like checking out the noodle varieties they do have. I am trying to find Migaring noodles, and I know I have to go into macros for them, but you did used to see Family Mart had the Migaring as well, and I really liked the Migaring because you can buy the packet and then you can just get a bit of chicken or pork and just fry up that, and you've got a little meal there, and you can put in some greens like bok choy or carrot, and that's a very cheap meal. Yeah, these terraces is what ideally something I want. You know, the prices of them weren't too bad in Ban Chan, like buying them and renting them as well. Actually, here's a bit of laneway art. Yeah, I still haven't released that graffiti video. I think I have to release a video today. I'll do it when I get back. Yeah, I tried a few shorts out. I don't know if they worked. I haven't really looked. But that's pretty cool. I like that cheetah actually. That's a pretty cool mural there. Yeah, so Chiang Rai, I really like it here, and you know, on the way here, you know, I stopped by and chatted to a fair few locals. I'd never gone down this soy before, so I didn't know what to... Ooh, that's a nice shop. I might come back and investigate that one. But yeah, I was just having chats to like random people I'd never seen, and it was good. Stopped into a few shops, had like some chats. I try to do that on stream, just have a few little chats and just interact. See what phones they've got there. Got some. Oh, look, a selfie stick. But that's not like a gimbal though. Yeah, those action cameras are rubbish. Yeah, I could have got a, what was it? I think it was a Apple, like little puss. I'm not going to pat you. Yeah, what was it? An Apple. It was like a miniature iPad, and it had 3 cameras on it. And I thought, oh, that might be good for streaming. But some bloke had already was just about to buy it, and it was dirt cheap too. And I was going, oh. But that 7-Eleven looks pretty cool. But there's really nice lighting at this time of the night. So, yeah, it is sad we didn't get any numbers in for that market. It was such a beautiful market in there. And I did know I wouldn't get too many views. I knew I would, because last time I did a Sunday, I only got a couple of views, and then they all criticised me. Oh, you only got a couple of views. But they don't say anything when I had like 21 in the chat, or like 500 in the chat. Yeah, you got that bloke over there setting up his stand. Looks like a drink stand, but he's preparing some type of food of. Oh, okay, it's those donuts. So that's not a bad idea. He's got the drinks and making donuts. Very smart. There's some really strange designs. Now, I did look at this one here. I really shouldn't be saying this, but I did look at this building here, and I did think, you know, you got your advertising space there as well. So you don't have to have a big business in there. You just have to have a business that's going to work. But for that to work, like, you need to look at the area and what's needed. See, ideally, I want to have a street food restaurant style, and these laneways are really, really cool. And as you see, people are on their mobile phones and they just yak away. Actually, last night, 2 police officers come past on like the bike, and a bloke on the other side of the road, he's got like golf clubs over his shoulder, farang, no helmet, and chatting away on his phone, and he's like going so slow on the bike. And I thought, oh my gosh, if this was Pattaya, like he'd be forking over like 1,000 baht easy there. But that's my pet hate about mobile phone usage. I suppose because coming from Australia, where it's drummed into you not to do it, and plus majority of the time I rode motorcycles, so it's a bit hard to pull out your phone. I'm no, like, I am a good motorcycle rider. Yeah, I'll just sit down for a few moments and catch my breath, and then I'm going to get back going, and we'll keep going for about another 20 minutes, I reckon. I've got it in me. And then I'm going to go and eat because I'm absolutely starving. Yeah, I got myself a couple of Milos and some soy drinks because I've just been having those free coffees, and I noticed I wasn't getting much sleep, so I cut out the coffee. But I think what the issue was is I was craving coffee, and yeah, I hadn't had a coffee for 2 years. But I've been trying a few of those 3-in-1 ones, and like the Milo ones I got, and some other brand like an Ovaltine one, and like the soy ones are quite good because you can buy a soy milk carton in 7-Eleven for 19 baht, and you can get the chocolate flavour and some other ones. G'day, Johnny. Yeah, I just come from a really good market, and there was only like 2 people in the chat, sadly. Sorry I've missed comments there because I had it flicked off actually. Who's in the hot seat? Me. Yeah. No, like the market was a really good market. I do urge people to watch the first half hour of the stream at the end of it, or whenever you got a spare time, because there were some really good views there of like a temple and a couple of key moments. So, but I did know it was going to be an uphill battle streaming on a Sunday with like many streamers doing their bread and butter on a Sunday. That's why I try to stick to the weekdays, but I do need to get my name out there and show people about me. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Clarkey was supposed to catch up with me on the weekend, but yeah, I never, like he said he was in Lampang a couple of days ago. But yeah, I'll definitely get back to that market another Sunday because I've got to head back to Palau this week. So this soy is really good. Oh, okay, I'll read that in a minute. Yeah, I think it's a bit more than one, guys. Yeah, sad. Actually, I won't film what that dog is doing, but it is a cute dog. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to do my thing, you know, like, but what do you do when people make up lies about you, and it's just not cricket? And I honestly think that HIV story is a cover-up for that particular soy. But I do have to be careful not to slander anybody, but it is the honest truth that there was an issue on that soy and probably still is. But that's not my problem, I don't have investments on that there. But yeah, I'm just chilling out, like I've had a bit of a think. You know, like, as I've said, like, many months I haven't said his name and he's still attacking me, I don't say shit. And then, you know, it's just, they just want content. Because he just sits there, like, sipping his gin. Like, I don't have a perfect life, but I don't sit there and bag people, I only defend myself. Yeah. But if people want to believe the lies that come out of their mouths, that's up to them. Yeah, see, honestly, I don't think I'm going to get many people in like the chat over the next couple of months because people are scared. They don't want to comment. You know, like, it's just sad that people can't... Like, I tried to build a community where people could come and be free of toxicity and just chill and be, like, happy, and they've taken that away from me. But all for what? Just, like, a little bit of crumbs. Like, I don't ask for a thing. Yeah. But, like, sadly, the damage has already been done, and that's what they wanted. That's what they wanted. They wanted the damage done. And, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to stream. I'm still going to do vlogs. I'm still going to do shorts. You know, I've got some big plans, you know. Whether I follow through with them, you know, that's another thing. You know, I've got lots of dreams. You know, the dreams I've set are realistic. They're not far-fetched dreams. They are realistic, because I've said before about if you have a vision and goal, it's best to create a goal and a vision that is reachable. Because if you set your benchmark or whatever it is too high and then you don't achieve it, you're going to beat yourself up. But if you set your benchmark at somewhere where you can achieve it and you don't achieve it, well, then you'll just try again, hopefully. But that's what I try to do in life. Yeah, you know, if you set the bar too high, yeah, but that's it, the bar too high, the bench, I guess, the bar. It's about the vibe, guys, the vibe. And it's not good on my heart as well, guys, having all this hate and stuff. I know they're trying to push me over to the edge, which I think is quite sad. But yeah, this is like a different... See, I've always wanted to go down this soy, because here's the hospitals here, right? Well, there's a few hospitals here, and there's a big school here. And I've always been intrigued to come down this soy, but today was that day. But I didn't stream from here, but yeah, it's just sad that people didn't pop in. Like we had 2 or 3 lurkers pop in and out, but no real comments. But I don't really mind, you know. I was just chatting away, and I don't mind doing that. And I know, like, the people will go, oh yeah, he didn't have anyone in there. But at least I can chat away, and I don't have to buy views. Like, I've been accused of buying subs, and I've explained, what would I buy subs for? Why would I buy subs? I don't have an ego that has to be rubbed. You know, I've said before, if I wanted to buy something, it'd be like views. Views is what is the thing, but they don't think that. But realistically, they probably bought the subs. But who knows? Who knows? Now, this is a pretty good sign. They've got no loitering. So that is me. No loitering. I am loitering. So no loitering. Now, I can go down that path, and I should go down that path, because I remember I went down here the other day and we went the wrong way, but actually I can go down this way, actually. And I did stop into this Ma and Pa shop, and They did have some really good stuff in here, like the candies. But, so Waddy Cup, how are you again today? Very good. Yeah, like I always pop into these and I just have a chat to them. And that was a yo-yo. That was a yo-yo, guys. A yo-yo. How cool's that? I remember having yo-yos. Like they were the thing in the late 70s, early 80s. I think 80s, I think. But I remember Coca-Cola brought out all the ones, and they were like collector items. I think if you've got some of the old ones there, I think you could possibly retire. Like a couple of my old workmates and a few other places that I used to go to, like a lot of my friends had hobbies like me. We all had some other type of hobby, and some had the same, and some had Coke products, you know, so they had pretty much everything to do with Coke, novelties, and then there was another guy that just had anything advertising with Coke. But yeah, we'll keep going a little bit longer because I was planning just to end it like when I got to downtown, but I can end it pretty soon because I do have to go and eat in the next 20 minutes, I think, because I'll get grumpy. That house there is really, really nice. You know, it's tucked away, nice and private. Probably be worth a small fortune. And then you've got those houses there, tin sheds. Yeah, it is interesting going past slums. Like, I don't really see slums out here. I know there would be, but I don't know where they are, and I don't really want to go out there and look. I think that's a bit too much exploitation, I think. I try to avoid Bangkok as much as possible, but I do want to go to Bangkok. I do have to get back to Pattaya too soon. That will probably be after the birth. I was trying to sneak down there in the next couple of days, but I don't think that's going to be possible. But I did want to go down there and do some filming and do some streaming down in Pattaya for like a week. But I think we'll have to put that off for like a month and a half, I think. But I've been looking at Vietnam as well, just keeping an eye on like visas they've got available there, and Cambodia. Like Cambodia's pretty flexible there. Like you've got real no issues there, but Vietnam seems like, I know Ben's talked about having issues like with visas there all the time. Yeah, there's some good graffiti in there actually. Actually, these little soys, like, I could possibly find a little terrace down one of these, like, soys, you know, and it's not too bad. See, you could get majority of your food traffic coming from Grab. You know, if you do your advertising right and you've got a good price list and variety of food, people are looking for food. And just have to do a few TikTok adverts, and hey presto, here is your customers. And there is a shoe and a hat. I think somebody is drying out. But these are quite nice, these terraces. See, places like this tend to have like a street food restaurant there. But these are very interesting. And it's a very quiet soy as well. So, and there's a gate there that probably goes into Ministry of Sound, Ministry of Education, I think it was. But yeah, we'll push on a little bit, and then I'm going to end it and go have something to eat and have a coffee, I think. Perk myself up. Yeah, it is a very charming city. Like, I've got no idea how old it is and that stuff. I suppose over time I can learn that and educate myself. But I'm no expert. But see, with these terraces, like what I like is that you've got that big space. And what a lot of people do is they tend to build like a little house up there, or they leave it open for laundry or something. But if I had something like that, I would utilise it. I think I'd turn it into like a garden type of oasis, but not like a lush one, but just some type of nice space where you could go and chill and also have some shade. Perhaps a little putt-putt. Who's in the ambulance? Who's in the ambulance? Yeah. Oh, this one here is up for... So I think that's a house at the back, or is that just that for sale? Or is that this? See, I quite like this style. I've mentioned a couple of times in Payao, there was a couple of places that had this open front. But I know this is a business here because I've come past here about 10 o'clock at night and they were doing food and stuff and drinks. But this here is a good little location as well. Just trying to think whether to go down that laneway where that graffiti is, or I'll just go up to the light tower. G'day, little doggy. I remember seeing you. In your gold chain. Yeah. I'll just 6:40. The light tower will be going on in a moment. I don't know, I guess I could hang out to then, I don't really care, but yeah, we'll see, because I do have to end it soon. So yeah, that could work actually. I'll just wrap it up at the light show again, I think. I'll just wrap it up there. But here's a good little street food restaurant, guys. Right, some really good food there. Really good. Some Morning Glory. And here's some nice food as well. Very good. Now I will turn a right up here, because if I keep going, I won't end up at the clock tower. Now this is the hop in, not the hop out. Yeah, I was saying before, these is what you want, guys. Something light that you can just roll up and you can put in your man bag or under your bike. Ooh. Oh, have a look at this. Nummy soft cream. Homemade cone, 35 baht. That sounds pretty good, that. 35 baht. Not as good as 10 baht, but actually 5 baht is the going rate for my ice cream now. I get a strawberry one. Yeah, and it's 5 baht. Yeah, absolutely hungry, so I won't be streaming for much longer. We'll definitely finish just after 7. So this might work out perfectly, just to wrap it up on a nice view. And this temple looks good from this angle as well. Like I've got a couple of nice photos just as sunset comes, because there's some real, like, between 4:30 and 6, you can really get some good photography shots and do some really good vision. I used to try to do a lot of stuff on the GoPro 4K in Pattaya around that time. Like, I would like to look at a lot of that vision on a big 65-inch TV, and I thought I was going to be having that opportunity when I thought I was going back to Australia for like a couple of weeks. But as I said before, I diverted that problem. So the only way I'll be going back to Australia is if my mate's daughter gets into that, what is it, like the WFL or whatever it is. So that would be good. Now I think we're about 10-15 minutes away, but I am pretty hungry and I do want to go eat, so I'll make a decision when I get here, because it looks like I'm still 20 minutes off. Yeah, still 20 minutes off, so I'm going to wrap it up because I'm absolutely hungry and I need to eat. So thank you for the people that did pop in, and hopefully we'll get some likes when people watch this, hopefully.